So this video is going to be titled Why They Want to Cuddle But Not Have Sex and How to Love Them. Now, typically it's women that want to cuddle without the sex, but I've met men who want to. And so, first I want to say that it's okay if you're a man and you just want to cuddle, and it's okay if you're a woman and you just want to cuddle. And the reason why you just want to cuddle is because you are looking for intimacy. You're looking for love. You're looking for that closeness of a person. You're looking to just get a hug, just be touched, just feel love from somebody. And that does not have to be attached to sex. Sex is a whole other thing. It's we associate cuddling with sex because we don't understand it. Sex and cuddling are two completely different things. Sometimes they're involved with each other, but they are two separate things. Two separate things that mean two totally different. Like, that's why it's possible to have the sex without the cuddling, because the sex fills a completely different need than the cuddling does. The cuddling is way more intimate than the sex is for a lot of people, and it should be the other way around. Cuddling should be something that you can do with your friends. It doesn't have to be a sexual thing. Giving somebody a hug is something that you should be able to do with a stranger. If we're really talking about being loving and open people, if we're really honoring our true nature, we should be able to hug a stranger. We should be able to cuddle with our friends and it not have to be something sexual. But because things have become what they are, it's all jumbled up and it's all confusing. So that's why they want to cuddle, because they're looking for that closeness and that intimacy with you. And a lot of times, we'll talk about the other side of it. Sometimes they want to cuddle because they want to trick you into having sex. And a lot of times that's men. That's how men will do it. But that's because they've been taught that that's what's going to get them what they think that they want, when in actuality they want to cuddle too, deep down inside, but somebody shamed them for that. Somebody told them that, why cuddle when you can go all the way and have sex, but didn't explain to them that the repercussions of that, like, that's not you. Sex is for creation, and it's not only about creating another human life. It's about, you're not just creating another human life. You're creating thoughts, you're creating energy, you're creating a lot of different kind of things. So when you engage in sex, when you're really wanting intimacy, you're really wanting closeness, what you're creating is more of a lack of that, more of a need for that. And that's why people get addicted to sex, and that's why there's all this crazy stuff surrounding sex, and all of this net and all of this demonic devilish energy surrounding sex, because we don't realize that those we're creating things when we have sex. That's why you should only have it with somebody that is vibing with you on a positive level. You shouldn't have it for filmy up reasons, right? So that's why it's happening. And I am saying should or shouldn't, but know that I mean that there are just other options. There are other ways to look at it. So we've covered the why. And so how do you love them? By cuddling with them without the sex. And working with them to get to a point to where you can do that. And sometimes that might mean looking at the relationship from a different perspective. Because cuddling, we've been taught that it means that that's only for, like, people who are in relationships. Like, that's what society teaches us. That's what we've grown to think. And there are other reasons for it, like I've covered in the other video about, I don't know what I'm titling it yet, because I'm kind of doing these, I'm kind of filming, and then I go back and I title the video. So I'll be wearing the same outfit in it, basically. So, and it'll be like, I think it's like 20 or 25 minutes long. So it's a little bit of a longer video. And it's going to be on the podcast channel, not on, not on the how and why of relationships playlist, not channel. So that video, I kind of get a little bit more into like intimacy and why we, behave certain ways towards each other. But like the cuddling, it doesn't have to mean anything. It just means like I need a hug, right? Like I just need to feel close to somebody right now. I need to feel like I'm not alone. Like I need a little bit of comfort. Like shit is piling up. Like I just need you to hold me right now. Can you do that, please? Simple. Like that's how we're gonna love each other. Like just make that okay. Make that commonplace. This doesn't mean anything. This doesn't mean we're gonna have sex. Like just pull all of the meanings away from the action and just engage in the action. If a person wants to cuddle with you, that's because they need to cuddle. If a person asks you to cuddle, that just means that that's what they want, cuddling. Give them what they asked for and be completely open to the experience. Because sometimes maybe it might lead to sex. But I'm going to tell you what you create in that moment of sex if you were completely open to the process of cuddling and then that cuddling leads to sex. What you create within that is going to be definitely love, and it's going to be positivity, and it's going to be good for the both of you. So I'm not saying that, you shouldn't allow cuddling to lead to sex. But what I am saying is don't try to control the process by saying, okay, well, let's cuddle and then it'll turn into this. No, we're just going to lay here and cuddle for as long as we need to. And that might just be the practice, like just saying to each other, let's just lay here and cuddle. Because I remember being younger, and because because I knew deep down inside that this wasn't my person, I didn't want to give him the wrong impression. And so I didn't want to cuddle. And I would be like, don't touch me. Like, I don't want to cuddle with you. Like, this doesn't feel good. And it would be because of that. Like, because I didn't feel that connection to that person. I knew that he wasn't my person. But then as I got older, I just realized, like, cuddling is fine. Like, I even remember, like, not wanting to have certain experiences with men that I knew were not my husband. Like, I don't want to go out on a date. I don't want to, like, all of the things that would bring us closer. I don't want to do it because I know and maybe it was a fear. Like, maybe they could have been, like, maybe that's the other side of it. But I would purposely put up those boundaries because I didn't want it to turn into something else. I didn't want to, like, get deeper and more attached to that person. So that's what it's really about. But then, I got older and I got over that, and now, like, I don't listen. You want to give me a hug? Please, I'll take it. You want to cuddle and like hold me and like whatever? I will take it. Please, like, let's do it. I'll take it. Like, I will take it. And so that is what I just want to share this story really quick. I lost the back to my earring. I just want to share this story real quick. With this guy that I dealt with, one of the things that I really enjoyed doing was cuddling. Like, we'd argue, or like something would happen, and because we didn't sleep together, like we had separate sleeping and living quarters. But like when something would happen, we would sleep together, or he'd come and sleep with me and like cuddle me like from behind, like spooning basically. And It never turned into sex, but that is one of my favorite memories. That's one of that's one of the things I miss the most about that relationship. And so, yeah. And that's not, and I kind of confused that with like, maybe that means that we're supposed to be together. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe he was just there to teach me that, like, the importance of cuddling, the importance of having that intimacy, what it really means. Doesn't mean that, we should be together forever. It just means that that's what we're doing right now. Like, just accept accept the benefits of it. Accept it for what it is in that moment. Okay? I'm gonna stop talking cause I feel like I said everything that I wanted to say. Okay, so until next time, be well.